All right, good morning, everybody. all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Let's check this audio out and see if this audio is good. I'm not sure. Can you guys just give me a feedback as per this audio thing? Not sure what it is. How are you? How are you guys doing today? Is everything doing good? Everything good? Is everything good? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys having? Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, you can hear me clearly. You can hear me clearly. You can hear me clearly. Sorry, you can hear me clearly. All right. So good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Busola Adeniyi, màmá nìyẹn. Àwọn màmá ńlá, àwọn màmá gbàǹgbà, àwọn màmá aláyé. You know what I'm saying? All right, can you guys tell me about the video? Is the video clear? Is that video clean, clear? Just let me know. All right, we're back. Happy 4th of July. 4th of July is gone. All right, 4th of July is gone. It's gone. It's gone. All right. It seems like I'm late, right? It seems like I'm late. And mo lọ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ni. All right. So welcome everybody. Thank you very much for always coming around. It's clean, clear. Olayinka Niabi. Can't pronounce that name. All right. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming. God bless you. And good afternoon, Dr. Thompson. Thank you. All right, Lillian Adenekan. God bless you. Thank you very much, Instagram, for always showing up all the time. All right, let's get to the business of today real quick. I believe this topic is not that kind of a great topic, right? And that's why people are not connecting. It's not a great topic, right? But I believe you should still listen to it. I believe you should still listen to it. It's very, very important. What kind of mark is this on my head? I don't know where this mark is coming from. It's like my skull is breaking into two. All right. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. This topic is not a good one. This topic is not a good topic. Maybe that's why people are not coming. But let's go straight to it. Dr. Ifeolua, how you doing, Doc? All right. So planning for old age with small income. Planning for old age with small or little income. With a little income. It is a very, very big topic. If you guys don't know. I see that a lot of time we Nigerians always want to choose what we want to listen to. Oh, I just want the kind of a dramatic whatever. But with this one, I think it's very, very important for us to listen to this part. It's not like someone is teaching you how to live your life, but it's more like a warning. It's more like a warning. You see, sometimes when you get to one certain age, you yourself you will understand what you were not thinking about like some few years back. Few years back. People don't like real talk. A few years back. But when you bring it in at the moment, or probably if you have someone to remind you at that age, it's possible for you to actually, think about them too. It got to a point in my life, one old man in New York City asked me, Pastor Shola said, sir, said, do you have plan for the future? Because one day you won't be able to get off the bed like you're getting up right now. Like early in the morning by 7 o'clock, the moment my alarm goes, tan, 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 I'll just jump out of bed, bam, then start whistling all around, pray, go to the bathroom, take a shower, drive down the road, do what I need to do, take a cup of coffee, and I'm fine. The man told me, he said, no, sir. He said, it's not going to be all the time that you will be able to jump out of bed like you're jumping right now. He said a day will come that you will want to get out of bed and it's going to be a little difficult. I was like, what's this Papa talking? What's this Papa talking? Emi babala obologo. I can never be tired. Me tired for where? I can't be tired. I cannot be weak like you. You are a sissy. That's why you're saying you can't get out of bed. I can't get out of bed and tired. No, I will always jump out of bed. Emi don't. Thank you, Jerry. Emi don't for me. He don't know the week. He don't know they pay mortgage. He don't know they pay car notes. Now then they pay. He don't. Emi don't. You know what do you mean? Baba, go sit down, Joe. That was my response in my heart. That was what I said in my heart. Okay? Down the road. Down the road. Okay? Something happened one morning. And I wanted to get out of bed. I was a little reluctant. I was like, no. I don't want to get out of bed and stuff. I managed to get out of bed. I dragged my leg all the way to the bathroom. The job I was doing, I didn't really like it. It was like they're forcing me. It was like they're forcing me to go to this job. I don't want to. Guys, come on, share this video. Share this video real quick. Share it real quick. Let me get 660 shares right this moment. So, you know, as I was in the bathroom, I was just asking myself, I was like asking myself, and at that moment, you know, the reality, you know, kind of like set in. Then I started looking at it that, wow. That was when I started now thinking about wala ambeo, wow. Okay, so you know, at that point in time, I started thinking, but something in me kept on pushing it away too. Like, nah, maybe it's just for one day. Maybe you're only feeling like this because you went for a party last night. I was like, well, maybe that's true. That's true. You know, sometimes we love to lie to ourselves. We just lie. You know, this thing will just make you lie to yourself. You will just lie to yourself like, okay, all right. So some few weeks down the road, I started feeling the same thing. Right here, you know, my back and all kinds of stuff. I was like, what is going on? Then the word of that Baba came back to me. That it's possible that time is actually fast approaching. That time is actually fast approaching. What are you going to do if you can't get off the bed? I was like, I don't even have any plan. I don't get any plan. I am just living my life day by day as it has been written of me. Even though you are living your life day by day as it has been written of you, there is supposed to be a moment where you think about the future and then you keep something. You keep something. You know what I'm saying? You keep something. So I come to realize that I'm late already. Like me, I love to use myself as an example. I'm not going to make you feel like, okay, I'm actually perfect, I'm the best or whatsoever, because I'm not. Because I'm not. Okay, because I'm not. So I always use myself as an example. I was late. I was like, geez, I'm late. How am I going to start now? Some people started saving money for retirement at the age of 30. Today they have over $2 million. Some people started at the age of 40. Today they have over $1 million. Some people $700, $800, $800,000. I no get sing by nothing. I was just living day by day. Whenever I make 3,000, I will thank God. I spend it. When I make 5,000, I thank God. I will spend it. When I make 6,000, I thank God. I spend it. I wasn't even thinking about savings or whatever. And one day, then I started feeling that weakness in my bones. Started feeling the weakness in my bones. My back hurt like crazy. Then sometimes I just feel like I don't want to get out of bed. And then I realized, oh boy, you're old. Now what are you going to do when you can't get up this bed? You're supposed to start 30 years ago. You're supposed to start 20 years ago. But now you are starting now. How do you manage yourself? Time till up. The time has gone. Once of one by your own, you go. Once of one. Phone shot. I remember in Nigeria, one of my girlfriends gave me 4,000 pounds. Gave me 4,000 pounds. Long time ago. I was like 19. I was like 19 at the time. If I was bonus. So she gave me 4,000 pounds to plan traveling, to come over to meet her in London. Immediately, I never get 4,000 pounds before in my life. And the Yoruba adage that says, "Owo tomo kekere ba kokoni, akara ni o fi je." That thing is true. If you think that thing is not true, those agbalagba, those old people who put that statement together, they went through it too. They went through the same thing. That's why they are saying it to you. That the first money that you make as a small boy or a young boy, you will use it to eat meat pie. You will use it to eat meat pie. So me, I just put the whole money under my bed. I went and changed the whole money to Naira in Sabo. And I put it under my bed. And that was when I realized that everybody became my friend. I didn't know before. Me, I was looking for that attention. I want to be in the spotlight. Because at that time, my friends are all of these young boys, the showcase kids, that their father is very rich. And, you know, the Oyenugas, those people, Salako family, you know, in Felele. Okay, those are the people that I roll with. And every time those boys will bring money, they say, "Oh, let's go drink, let's go drink." Me, I have never offered to pay before. But this time around, I now feel this is my time. I got to shine. Now I got money. So everybody became my friend, and then they would come to my house, and there will be like 3 cars full of bedu. You'll be hearing easy. The whole neighborhood will be shaking. I was like, this boy suddenly just became popular. Cars are coming to pick him up. Miss Alaji Dollar. I was like, I would just come out of the house. I was like, boom, 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 boom. They opened the door for me. We go. This all the CC, or you know all these Ipekere girls, those Ipekere girls, they will be inside car. All those Ipekere girls be inside motor. We just roll straight to the club early in the morning. There's one bar. It's always open for us. Every morning, bring pepper soup, bring all this stuff. We'll be chopping, smoking, all kinds of stuff, pressing breast, all kinds of stuff. You know? One day my mother called me. My mother called me to the room and she knelt down and said, Shola, Mommy, all the money you are spending, why don't we go and buy a land? And then you buy more land, and you buy more land. And that time they were selling lands for 25,000 naira, or maybe 20,000 naira or 15,000 naira for 1 acre of land. And me, I was having 4,000 pounds. And they were like, just tiny money for 1 acre of land. I said, Mommy, I don't have money. I'm still young. I'm not supposed to be buying land right now. I'm still a young boy. I'm 19. I'm not supposed to be buying houses or buying anything right now. Hold on, no call everyone. You know, you live call sa ma. Belong. I want to be in town. Let them shout my name. Keskeri, Keskedo, Keskedo. Let them tell me. Let them talk about me too. Let me put my name on the globe. Claude, this money here is to put my name on the globe. My mother cry, beg me. I don't listen. I waka come out. I jump in the car. I didn't come home for like a week. My dad didn't know that I'd get money. So one day my dad went to fix his car in one mechanic village. And as he sat down there, I was fixing his car. All of the mechanic boys were talking about Keskedo. But boy, he injected them, man. That guy, the guy don't blow. He don't blow Keskedo, Keskeri, Keskenyanti. I pops in, I was like, this Keske, whatever they are calling it, sounds like my son. Because the guy, he caught me in school one time that my name, at that time, they were calling me Keskeri because he went to Puli Ibadan to look for me. And when he got there, he went to the Potter's Lodge. And then he said, I'm looking for Adejola Gbadibo. And, and the Potter was like, Adejola Gbadibo, Adeoye, your father is here, come and carry him. Me, I know they hear, who be Gbadibo, who be Adejola for school. Get out of me. One of my friends now saw my dad and I said, Keskeyanta, Dominiarin Domidondo, Baba Keskedo, Alaji Donyo. Oh, yeah, come here. They are looking for you. That was when I knew that it is true that my mother is in the Potter's Lodge. That was when I realized it. I was so carried away doing what I was doing. When that guy now went and bust, the guy bust my bubble big time. My bubble still got the cup. I can't see how. I was like just freezing like, boy, buy me finally. Me King Kong. Me I be King Kong for school. That kind of stuff. So, that was so he realized that name sounds like my son's name. So he did a very short investigation. They now told him, boy, you can know what I was just spending money like a romance business. And, so he gave up. And at that point in time, it was too late. It was too late when he found out. And he was like, we need to go and get all that money. Where is it? And I put my hands under the bed. I just went like this. My hand just came out. Normally when I put my hands under the stuff like that, my hand go eat warm money. I go bring out. But this time around, my hand just went. The first time of me saying, let me look. So I peeped. I found out the whole money was gone. We spent it all. Everything. everything gone. And I was looking at my dad like, everything goes there. And, the man beat the hell out of me. All of my friends ran away. All of them ran away. They didn't come back again. I want you to just be learning something from here. Be learning something from here. So the girl that sent the money to me now decided to dump me that this one is Unibisi, this one is allowing. This one can never do anything good in his life. I sent this kind of money to you. You squander it. Then I started lying to the girl that it was for one night. They beat me the whole day. They kidnapped me. And they took all the money from me. And I started lying. I was actually lying. I was putting a lot of lies together and stuff. But it seems like the girl too must have had something. She just dumped me. The guy just dumped me. And that was the end of money. So I now went back to square one and started struggling again. See, the last time I went to Nigeria, and I found out all of those houses that my mother was pointing to, we could buy this house, and the money was actually enough for me to buy all of those buildings that my mother was pointing to. They were actually on sale that time. Those houses right now, They are going for 350 million naira each. 600 million naira each. And I sat down in my car, was now looking, say, orí mi ò pé, orí mi ò lónímọ̀ràn gidi. Mo sì lónímọ̀ràn gidi, èmi ni mo gbà mọ̀ràn. You know, at that point in time I sat down there, I was out looking at those houses. But I didn't mean I bought these houses at that time. Now I'm going to be sitting on over 600,000 here, 300,000 over there, and then I'll be collecting rent. And by now, my life will actually be tasting sweet. But I didn't. I made a name. I made a name. Or I made a name. You know, everybody understood. Like, Alaji. You know, the Alaji, when they call Alaji, is more than money. You don't understand. In the mind of a stupid person, that Alaji is too more than money. Say Alaji, Alaji. And whenever they call me Alaji, it sweet me down. That's more than a house. It is 600,000, 600 million house. That was what I was thinking. I was so stupid. I was a very stupid young boy. Very stupid young boy. They even named a rice after me. One mama is cooking rice in Ajegbe area. They call the Mama Scary. Mama Scary. They even named that Scary after me because I was popular. I was totally allergic. I'm sorry. I was popular. But I was like, this is stupid, man. I'm just so stupid. All right. You see, some young people, they were so wise at that point in time to invest their money. But I didn't. Then I woke up in the morning. It was difficult for me to get out of bed. Very difficult to get out of bed. I was wondering why. What's going on? Why? What's going on? I didn't get to answer my own questions by myself. But this time around, I think I'm old. And I'm looking at the future. The future is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I had to sit down and have a kind of a talk with myself. I have a talk with myself. You're getting old. Sorry. There is nothing heaven can do. If you continue like this, heaven will not do anything. Heaven won't do nothing. I'm telling you. And that was the time I realized it that I think I need to do something. So, and I'll listen to the word of that old man who is a wise man. And then I started looking into what to do. Started brainstorming. All right. I don't have a good income. My income is so very little. Well, I'm barely surviving. How do I save with this tiny little thing? This stuff is not even enough to even pay my bills. No. No. At that time, I bought a house in Oklahoma at that point in time. And that house was just only giving me like $200 a month after paying the mortgage and stuff. I was like, maybe in 30 years' time, the house will become mine so I can be saving the old money, on that. Okay, but how long is that going to take? It's going to take a long time. So what else could you do? At that point in time, I've used my money to start different businesses and, they didn't flourish. Those businesses didn't flourish. So I had to keep quiet and I was just looking. I don't want to go to a business. If you do business with Nigerians, you will fail. Or do business for Nigerians, you will fail. Nigerians don't patronize their own people. It doesn't matter how good you may be. All they will do is just to criticize you. They themselves, they can't do it all, but they will just criticize you. Nigerians love free things. If you are doing it for free, they will come and be praising you. They will patronize you when it's free. But the moment you start charging money, and they start criticizing you. They are criticizing you. They criticize you for no reason. Some people, they'll go to they go to a white counselor. The white counselor will just listen to you, and then they will say, your next appointment is Wednesday. Then you leave the office and then you come back again or whatever. And then when you now get back again, the man will just look at you and say, well, I'm recommending this book for you to read it. And then after you read it, it should answer your questions. And then you go. But when you come to a Nigerian counselor, and that guy will say, hey, yeah, so how long have you been suffering like this? So what is the relative saying about your children, about your this? And that person is so caring, so into what he's doing, passionate about what he's doing. You will criticize that one is not professional. The one that is a professional, you just go there and pay $1,200 and he will recommending books to you. Go and read, go and read, go and read. And then you will think it's good. But when you come to a Nigerian counselor that will actually spend time with you, you will badmouth that one. You badmouth that one. Okay? So you don't want to do business for Nigerians. I mean, if you do business for Nigerians, you're done. You're done. You don't want to do it. If you do business for Nigerians, you're done. The best thing you got to do is to always make sure you package your business to attract others, not Nigerians. Nigerians will come to patronize you just to look at what you have, and then they go back and start talking rubbish about you. You don't want to do that. You will fail. So we failed. I started a radio station. The radio station, they didn't patronize us. We started the recording studio. Some people did, some people didn't patronize us. I started the banquet hall. It's only the Caribbeans, the Chinese, and the Spanish people that will come. Nigerians came one time. He said, this place, oh my God, too expensive. Oh, it's too expensive. Oh. All right. And that's how they just do that. And the Spanish people come, they pay. The Chinese people come, they pay. When it comes to Nigeria, they say, it's too expensive. Oh. You see chandelier, everything looking good, all the light and everything, the floor is wood, everything looking clean and nice. Nice location with good parking, and you're telling me is too expensive? What's wrong with you? But these same Nigerians, when they want to do now wedding, they go and rent a $35,000 hall that belongs to one Italian, not a Nigerian, that belongs to one Italian guy. They go over there to pay $32,000 to rent that hall with Italian guy, and they take business away from the Nigerian people. They take it away. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we are. Some people will come and say, I can't deal with Nigerians, so. All right, me, I'm a Nigerian, but I'm different. Why don't you just give me a try and see maybe I'm the same like the ones you'll be meeting or a different person? You know, don't judge me because you met one bad Nigerian. There are so many bad Americans and so many bad Caribbean and Chinese people too. But those people, they don't care. They give themselves chances. Jewish people do the same. There are bad Jewish people, but they will still not take their business away from the Jewish people. They won't. They won't do it. It's not see finish. Oh, the people, the Chinese people, they do things among themselves. They know they see themselves finish. No, it's a law. It's part of their culture. All right, it's part of their culture. They understand that we must stick together to make it. We must stick together to make it. That's the stuff. When you see an Indian guy, one Indian guy just bought a house across the street from me, and I'm a little scared right now. And I'm a little scared right now. And why am I scared? I'm scared because that house right now is a 4-bedroom house, and it's possible for 200 of them to be living there. It's possible for them for 200 people, 300 of them to be living inside of that place. Likewise, the Spanish people. The Spanish people will actually buy a house, and then you'll see 500 of them living in that house. Now it's going to be like almost 50 cars in front of a house. But when the Nigerian guy buys a house, he will continue to tell everybody lies that, oh no, I can't live with people. Oh no, my house is full. Oh no, I can't help you. Oh no, I can't do this. Oh. But can't you give me a chance? The other Nigerians should be meeting. They've been bad to you. Doesn't mean you're going to close your eyes on good person like me. But that's how we are where we are. That's why we're where we are. You know, everybody wants to buga everybody. Too much of Igberaga is ego. When you mention Nigeria, mention their last name is ego. Too much of ego at the back of everybody. Everybody's name. Too much. Too much. So as I'm talking, so I messed up. I messed up big time. Now, at a old age, I want to rectify it, and it's a little difficult. How? This is kind of like really challenging right now. I don't know how to go by it. Now I need to start saving, but I have just little income coming in. In my bills in America, it's just too much. And people in Nigeria, they don't understand it. I told somebody the other day that, I pay almost about $7,000 a month in bills. And that person say, maybe he was thinking I said 7,000 naira. He was like, you're carrying on. I look at him, I say, what? I said $7,000. Do you know $1,600 is 1 million naira? He was like, really? I said, yeah. Multiply it and see how much I'm paying. Every month. It's not every year. It's every month. So whenever you see me send you $50, thank me for taking that $50 out of what I've saved to give to you. Whenever you write me and say, can you deposit 50,000 naira in my account? And I say, no, I don't have it. Why do you get mad? And I just see this among a lot of Nigerians that when they ask you for money and you say you don't have, then they start getting angry. And I was like, for what? Have I ever asked you for anything? Have I in my life ever asked you for anything before? Okay, why did I be asking you? Because I'm in America, you think they give me money for free? You think I pick it on the roadside? Maybe we should wait until you get here before you start judging me. And then they get mad. Some of them will come on social media to beg me for money, and then when I say I don't have, then they start insulting you. You don't even have mercy. You don't even have pity. You don't even pity people. Like I said to say, I'm your father. Where your papa do? Where your mama do? Where your papa do? Where your mama do? Now me born you. Now me born you. Now me get. I be your brother. Even my own brother and sister, I never help them finish. I never talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Very funny. They will start insulting you when you tell them no. When you tell them you don't have it, they don't have any good words in their mouth than to insult you. Just to insult you. Okay? So you are trying to make them to understand that, hello, sir, I am having too much of pressure on me. And part of how we mess up is this. When we start seeing ourselves as the savior of our Niger people, you see yourself as the savior of the Niger people. Every time they cough, you send money. Every time they blink, you send money. You're trying to look good like you live in America. There's this level of pride in every Nigerian that I see, that they want to make sure that they feel like I'm supposed to be the king. I want to rule my family. So whenever they need money, I will message the money. You don't understand that they are using you. Those guys are using you. They know your mindset. Without you, they will survive. When you die, they will continue to live. You have no idea. You don't amount to nothing. There's no respect they are giving to you. They're only using you as ATM. They just use you as ATM. Every time they cough, they will call you Kuleo, Oluomo. Oluomo what? Sorry, sir. I don't have Oluomo. There's no Oluomo anywhere. Everybody must donate the same amount of money. Mama don't die. Yes. How much is everybody donating? Contributing. How much? All right. Everybody we contribute 1 million. Yes, that's how much I'm giving too. Okay? And I'm going to give mine. Everybody, you give your own. That's it. You will find out they're going to find it. You will find out they're going to find that money. But when you be always like, hey, when I like Bojule, am I Bojule me? Hello, Bojule Jesus. Don't rely on me. Go and rely on Jesus. You'll be very shocked when you continue to use your own money that you're supposed to be saving for the rainy day to fund family things. One day this is gonna call you saying, Kule, hello. God has done it too. We just finished a very small house. Repeat. We just finished a very small house. It's just only 7 bedrooms and a kitchen and bathroom in every room. And the backyard is like about 1 plot of land. And we want to do a housewarming, and we are trying to reach out to you that even if it's going to be 50,000 or 100,000, just send to us to buy Mahalu. That's all. That's it. Huh? You build a small house? He said, yes. 7 bedroom. With kitchen and bathroom in every room. And the backyard is 1 plot of land. And where is the house? It's not in a good place. Just in Lekki phase 2. In Lekki phase 2. Yes. It's just like your own kitchen. The house is just small like this, like your kitchen in America. My kitchen. That is when your head go clear. Your head go come clear. Your brain go come start functioning right. That what it buy, what it low, and what it 419 enemy. It is your church member that is your. It is your family member that are your enemy. Oh, Timo. Oh, Timo. Oh, Timo, anything. Okay. Mr. Adeshua, Joseph, don't be sentimental. Don't be. No condition is permanent. Go and work on your condition, by my sister. What are you talking about? This is my life. I got to prepare for my life. I need to take care of me first before I take care of nobody. What are you talking about? And you are putting emotion into this. No condition is permanent. Go work on your condition. My condition wasn't permanent too. Nobody helped me. I suffered and labored through life to get to where I got to. You go do the same. It's a process of life. You don't start using me and lying to me about things. I'll be giving you money and you're telling me no condition. That's the statement they always make to make you feel bad. No condition is permanent. What you concern me with that? Now, what you concern me when condition is not permanent? You get rich, I get rich. You think by the time you are rich, I'll be poor? Forget it. It doesn't look like that. If I'm rich, you are rich, that's fine. We greet each other. We pack a car on the street and say, hey, Kilo Shele, how are you doing today? But I'm not going to live my own life pleasing you when you are now using your own money to build a house. Me, I'm pumping my money to you. You are pumping your own money into your own life. What kind of crap is that? Nobody is dense. Don't use that statement on me, oh sister or brother. Please, don't use it. There was a time I was so poor I couldn't even afford anything. Nobody helped me. I didn't go to nobody for any help. Actually, I had nobody to go to. I had nobody to go to. Nobody. I was just looking at myself. Then I labored through life. There will be time there will be food. There will be time there is no food. I went through it. I didn't put my burden on anybody. Even until this moment, if I ask somebody for money and they say no money, I'll just walk away. I say thank you, I'll walk away. I know, I understand them. Because you see me counting money doesn't mean this money is mine that I could spend. No, this one is going to bill. This one is going to service. This one, school fees. This one is going to utility. This one is going for vacation. This one is going to school fees. This one is going to electricity. This one is going to car insurance. This one is actually for me to eat. So if you see this money in my hand and I'm counting it, and then you come and say, can you help me? No, I can't help you. I'm trying to help myself. I don't have enough. Maybe you should go and read the parable of the 10 virgins. Go and read the parable of the 10 virgins. That will give you an idea of what God is trying to tell you. You see, sometimes we just read the Bible and just read it and interpret it upside down. Go back and read the parable of the 10 virgins. They came. Are they not charitable givers? They came. They were prepared prepared for themselves alone. So when they now got there, they were well equipped. And the other one that were not equipped now came and said, can you borrow us? He said, no, we are not borrowing you nothing. This one will now be, it's not going to be enough for us and you. So you go outside and buy your own. That was Jesus telling them the story. He said, go and buy your own. They now look and look and look. Then they went and tried to buy. They came back late and they were locked outside. They were locked outside. If anybody is telling you a condition is permanent, no condition is permanent, that's stupid stuff. Don't listen. Don't never you listen to anybody trying to use words or statement to make you feel bad. Tell them go kiss transformer. It's not going to be enough for us. When you're on the plane and they say, oh, in case something happened to this plane, make sure that that particular stuff that we drop, put it on your nose first. Breathe. Then you can now turn around and help anybody that is beside you. You don't help people when you're not standing. You don't help people when you have not even secured your own future. You don't help nobody. You went through the same phase. Let them go through their own. They got to go through their own. You know, go through their own. They can't come here and just be telling you nonsense. I'm saying no condition is permanent. Yeah, no condition is permanent. That was what happened to me too. I went through life. I changed my condition. Change your own too. I am not responsible to changing your own. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is not to change you. My responsibility is to take care of me and take care of my kid, my family, my nuclear family, then extended family if I have. So, you know, at this point in time, it's a little too late for me to put all this stuff together. I've been doing all of this giving away, giving to people, supporting people here and there, and all kinds of stuff. You know, all over. I was doing that. Then I realized time is gone. You see, those people that you are helping, it's possible for them not to help you back home. And don't get angry because it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. When you're helping people, one day when calamity will come for you, if you approach them, they're still going to tell you the same thing they've been telling you. No money. Them no get. Them no get. And they no go get. They will never help you. Some people are just created like that. They will never help you. So always think about it. Think about you first. Save money for yourself. Plan for your own future. Do whatever it takes to be able to stand on your feet before you turn around and say you want to help somebody. On the day of your calamity, you will never see them. Have you seen somebody that you are calling several times that will never pick your call? But during the time they needed your own help, they were calling you back to back. And then you think they love you. You think they really care about you. No, they are only using you. They will only call you whenever they need you to give them money. They only call you whenever they need a favor from you. And the moment that you call them, they pick up the phone and then you tell them about your own problem. That's when the phone will always go into ringing, voicemail, ringing, voicemail, ringing, voicemail. And that's when their what do you call it, your WhatsApp, they will go and take that indication of you won't see any green mark again in your life. All what you'll be seeing is just the black one. And the black one always, is symbolized to me that you have not read my message until I got it. For a long time, I was fooled. I was so fooled that I didn't know that they could set it, that they will read it, but you will not know they have read it. I didn't know. And that's when they go into the setting and then they put that one there. And then you start wondering, where is this person? Then it's going to come on you like, then you'll be so worried again. I'll be calling everybody. Have you seen Sister Funke? Have you seen Sister? Then you'll be worried. Then they put more wahala on you. But whereas they are really enjoying your text messages and you're reading it and laughing and stuff, and they will never respond to you. All right? Never respond to you. Then they leave you like that for a while. They leave you like that for a while. And after a while, Maybe they will just pop out from nowhere and say, I've been sick, I've been admitted in the hospital, no money to pay bills, no money to do this, Then you that just came out of Wahala, you'll be the one to now start saying, how much is the bill? How much is the stuff? Then you start looking for a way of helping them again. You won't even know that they're scamming you. You won't know. Face yourself. Face yourself. Yes, you are right, my sister. And before you get to know it, you see them in Dubai riding kete kete. You see them in Dubai going from one nice hotel to another one. And then when you now go there and click like, the moment they see your like, they say, busted. Then they come back to you and say, Ekpele, how are you saying? It was a friend of mine, lost friend of mine, that I found that said I should escort her to Dubai. My first time, sister. It was a great moment. I didn't spend a dime. It was Jesus that did it. I pray. May God take me out of Nigeria too. Let me go enjoy my life. And Jesus did it. My old friend just came. You'll now be wondering, so the friend carry your husband too? That friend carry your children too? That friend must be very super rich for all this stuff that he's doing and stuff and everything. Okay? So they now lie to you. That's why you need to focus on yourself. These people you're looking at, those people, Nigerians that you're looking at, forget. Scammer, everybody. Scammer, everybody is a scammer. Everybody, they have gone to the school of scamming. They have graduated. They know how to scam people big time. Me, I know they fall. I know they fall for their games anymore. If I show you text messages here of somebody trying to beg for money from me and you will see the way he's interrogating me, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Then they use words that make you so very, very sad in yourself, like you're a bad person. They use what that make you feel like you're a very terrible person, very bad person, that you somebody is actually in need of your help and you refuse to help with the money that God gave you. Money that God gave you, you can't give it to somebody suffering. Me. Now auto response you go to get. I don't go type anything. You go just they get computer, they respond to you. Sorry, we are not available. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. They know they see me at all. You know they see me. So I'm unavailable. At that point in time, nobody see me. So totally, it's gone. So everybody you need to be very intentional about this and focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Okay? On your life. Nobody else. On your life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So where am I going is that I just want to quickly just make this happen. And then I'll come back to you later in some few minutes. But the issue is this, because Instagram is about to shut me off. Now, the issue is this. Everybody's supposed to know their capacity and your ability. Now, the little money you're making, there's still the possibility of planning for the future through it. Number one, I'm going to give you just only one today. Just one. And then I'll come back again later, probably tomorrow to give you number two. Number one is that there is something that they call mutual fund. Mutual fund. Mutual fund. Okay? The mutual fund thing, go and Google it. All right? You will see that the mutual fund is actually a very good plan for your life, for your future. Now, you don't have to wait for retirement. The money that they are taking from your account, you're going to give them is a standing order that withdraw from my account $100 every month. Withdraw from my account $200 every month when there's money there. And then they withdraw it and start saving it for you. They're saving it for you. You will never get any statement. They won't send any statement to you until the end of the year. At the end of the year, when they now send statement to you, you'll be shocked what you have inside of that account. You'll be very shocked. It's not easy to save money because every time you put money in your savings account, you still go there to transfer. You put money in your savings account, you still go there to transfer. At the end of the day, it's going to be gone. So when you sign up for the mutual fund thing, they will be the one to take your money. They take the $200 every month and put it inside of a savings, and then they invest that money. One thing I love about it is that if you are investing $200 every month, that $200 can never disappear. They will actually put the interest on top of it. The only thing that could happen is that probably the interest can come down or go higher. The money you are putting inside of that stuff is still there, your own. Nothing is going to happen to your money. Throughout the whole year, they keep on taking and taking, and they do business and do business and then they put the interest on top of it and stop. At the end of the year, every time they send me a slip, I was like, whoa, so I have this amount of money. And I didn't know, because you wouldn't even know when they're taking it out. Unless you have this alert, schedule on your phone that you know that somebody just took this amount of money from it. All right, you will know. And I did 4 different accounts with them. I have one for college fund. I have one for vacation. I have one for retirement. I have 2 for retirement. So what I did, every year the money is going in and they're sending me the statement. A time came, I noticed that the money is increasing, because at the time I was doing 1,000. I started with $50, then I started doing 1,000. And I found out the money is kind of like really increasing. So I withdrew part of it, because you can withdraw it, even though you're going to pay tax. You're going to pay tax on the money if you withdraw it. If you leave it there, you're good. But if you withdraw it, you're going to pay tax. But I did. I withdrew it. And then I used that money, to purchase an uncompleted house in Nigeria. Then I started going again. Then I checked it out again. I found out the other one has increased big time. Then I took the money out. Then I started doing the work on that house. And they're putting it together. They're fixing it. And it's so easy. It's so easy because you don't need 25 million. You don't need 200 million to do that kind of stuff. All you need is a contractor that will go step by step, stage by stage. All right. What do we need right now? Oh, we need all the windows. How much is that? 1.2 million. Take. They go fix it. They're done. Then you now call them again. What's the next step? They say this. Take. And then you keep on going until you complete it. When you now complete the house, one thing about properties like that is that they do appreciate. And then when you're getting older, you understand that it's very good for you to have properties that people will rent to give you the income that will come to you. All right. And that's for those ones who wants to go and live in Nigeria. For those who want to go and stay in Nigeria, that is actually a very good one for you. That's the one. That's the one for you. If you feel like, okay, later down the road, I'm going to relocate to Nigeria to retire there, and I just want money coming from me, because over here is not working for me. Somebody saying, I beg, that mutual fund, how are you? No trust them. What are you talking? I've been doing this for over 17 years. What do you mean, no trust them? I don't know the kind of mutual fund you went and bought. I don't know the mutual fund you bought that you're talking. You see, this is what it is. This is exactly what it is. People will actually badmouth something because they had a bad experience, but they will not hold up that I was the one that made a mistake. I didn't investigate the one I did. That's the way they do. You see, this is the way people do, and then they mislead other people that want to do things. I am talking from a 17 years experience right here that I've been doing this. I have never in my life found out my money is missing or my interest is not there. It has never happened. Never. Every time I check my account, my money is there, increasing by the day. And I was able to save enough money to build the house. Yeah, he chose the wrong one and is coming here to come and shout. To build the house. And then, you see, gradually, before you get to know it, the second house is on. The second house is going on. Before you get to know it, the third house is going to be going on. And this is how you do. You give yourself time, and then you continue to invest. As you rent the houses out, you're going to start making money from there. You start making money from there. And the money will be coming into your GT account, First Bank, or whatever. And stuff, but don't keep it too much there, because those guys are very funny in Nigeria. Your money can be gone. All right. So you know exactly what to do to your money. But with that, you will begin to see that even though I'm making just a little income, I'm able to do what is necessary to make that future brighter. Little income, you need a mutual fund account that will take your money on your behalf, because it's not easy to save money. But you could actually sign up with a mutual fund company, and then they take that money from you and they save it for you, and then by the time you need the money, you can actually have to use that money. You use that money. The mutual fund account, fantastic, very good. I did it. I did it for my daughter's college fund. By the time she wanted to go to college, I went there, withdrew the money. It was times two of how much I put there. I was able to set her to college, even though she got scholarship, full scholarship, but she had to pay for some other things. And we set her up like that. And that's how she was able to go to school. And we didn't have to worry about a lot. Some of you guys have 7 kids. Some of you have 5 kids. It's not going to be easy to go to college. It's not going to be easy. All right. So it is now you have to start putting the money together. Those kids are still 7, 4, 5, 6 now. Before you blink, those kids will be 17, 18, and they want to go to college. Then you start looking for money. It's possible for college money to divide the family. It's possible for college money to end your marriage. I'm telling you. You okay? I'm telling you. It's possible for you to do so. And then when you allow your daughter or your son to go and be collecting loans, they're going to go graduate from college and start paying that loan. And sometimes that loan is like 11% interest. You think about how long it will take them to pay it off. 11%. They're going to be paying all their lives. And you don't want that for them. You want them to go out of college and start making their life possible. You need. So everybody needs to understand that fact, that it's very good for us to save, and your savings is not supposed to stay in your savings account. That savings, you have to go invest it in real estate. I'm going to be continue after I'll continue after this. So give yourself like a duration. Okay, I have a kind of a target. I gave myself 15 years. I was like, if I should add 15 more years to my age, by that point in time, I'm supposed to sit down and don't do wahala again. And then the little money coming from all of this stuff I'm putting together can be able to feed me. I was talking the other day to my wife. I said, sweetheart, I said, what? I said, how much exactly do we need to eat in Nigeria for a month? And she looked at me and said, maybe like 300,000 naira. I said, 300,000 naira. Penny? She said, maybe. What are we eating? We only eat one time. I said, huh. I said, so if I relocate to Nigeria at this time, and I'm just living in a very big house and stuff, all I need is just electricity. I have good cars already. I just live there. All I need is just 300,000 naira. I say, yes. How much is that in dollars? And we looked at it that $100 is like 70,000. So $200 is 140, and $300 is like you know about 200 and kinikan thousand. Maybe like $400 is enough. I say 400. Say yes. I say, I can easily get that. That can easily come from my mutual fund account. That's the profit on top of it. That will feed me for the rest of my life. That will feed me for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about anything. And I'm an American citizen. Anytime I feel like I want to come to America, I just buy a ticket and just come. I figured it out. I figured it out. If you if you are making very little income and you want to live a good life in the future, you need to start now and be smart. Very, very smart about it. All right. It's not everybody that's making 6-figure salary. It's not everybody that's making 8-figure salary. Some people they already have businesses here. Some people already have big, big things done going on. Income coming for them here. For some of us, it's not. For some of us, we are still living day by day. And if you are that kind of person living that day by day, you need to be smart. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. I gotta go. Instagram is shutting me down. Instagram is shutting me down. Okay. I this is what Joseph. It doesn't matter what inflation that you're talking about. It doesn't matter. Presently, when I calculate how much I'll be making if I actually retire right now, I know exactly how much will come into my pocket. I'm just telling you about, I'm just telling you about on the little level of now. There is no way I could be making $400 a month when I retire. All right. You're talking about me actually clicking on the level of me making like $6, $7, $8, $9,000. So I don't know what kind of inflation you want me to put in there that will actually bother me at that point in time. I don't know. I don't know what kind of inflation you want to put into it that'll bother me. No, I'm not thinking. I'm only thinking on the little level, on the lowest level. That in case I gotta eat $3,000, I mean 300,000 naira, it's possible for me to make it. I'll make it. It's so simple. I'll live a good life. I come to America anytime I want to come to America, and I'll live my life as easily as possible. So I don't see the kind of inflation that will come into $7,000, $8,000 a month that actually I might not even need. At that point in time, I can now decide to now start helping people. Yeah, I can decide to now start helping people. I say, okay, you come and take 500, you come and take 200, you come and take this. At that point in time, I've been able to set my own feet on the ground. I'm standing already. That I know that money is coming in for me. I can never beg for money or suffer in the hands of anybody. At that point in time, I can now say, yeah, I think this is time for me now to become a Father Christmas. Let me now start giving out to people the way I want to give to people. And that's it. On my radio show yesterday, I gave out 5,000 naira each to people, to people. I did. All right. And we give it out to 10 people. That's 50,000. That's how much is that? That's 25,000, right? I don't know. I can't know. 5,000 to 10 people. That's 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira. Right there. So there's hope. My brother in law in Nigeria living off of his mutual fund and more. See, Oluremi Kafo. That's what I'm saying. So if you don't know, you don't know. A lot of you guys are actually allowing high blood pressure to catch you right now. You're thinking. You don't have to. Nigeria right now is bubbling. Nigeria has totally changed. All right, that country is going to actually be a great country in the world, and stuff. But at the moment, you're still having children. You have kids. You're not living here. You stay here and keep on taking care of your kid right now. All right. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back like in another few minutes for a different show. God bless you. Thank you.